First opened in 2006. We're at beautiful Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri. Here it's the little guys on the big stage between the Frisco Roughriders and the Springfield Cardinals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Dan Darnell is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Into the box now, Adrian Esquivel. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Right fielder, Adrian Esquivel.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And our first pitch is taken for ball 1 as we're officially underway tonight here in St. Louis. Fellas, are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
3-0 to him now. .30 pitch. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
There's a strike. Darnell has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Cedeno will put this one away, and the side is retired. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Rick Coley will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Striding in, Kevin Ryder. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cardinals, left fielder, Kevin Ryder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Perret is there. 1 away. chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Vero?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Next will be the designated hitter, Grant McManus, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. Digging in, Harvey Ware. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. The pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Standing in now, Johnny Flores. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Ware is off of first with 2 away. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around. A no argument, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And the fans don't like this at all. 2 out with the man at first. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. It's on to inning number 2 now in St. Louis with no score. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Kenny Stratton. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Kenny Stratton.
First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He goes to first. Not in time. Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning. Now to the plate, Harold Gunter. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position.
Yeah, and just one pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
The 1-0 home. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-1. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off up for ball number 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And the count will be full. No one out with a runner at second. And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Hessman, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. Softly hit out to short, and that'll be the second out.
Batting 7, second baseman, Jermaine Grubb.
Now in the box, Jermaine Grubbs, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Called strike over the outside corner. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1 and 2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So digging in now, number 63, and it's been a slow start to the year, as you see there, just barely over the 200 mark here in April. First pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Esquivel has a beat on it. 1 out.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates the pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down a running game.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Richard Ogden, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Bouncer to the left side. Played on the backhand. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 7, third baseman, Michael Doyle.
Stepping in, Michael Doyle. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Kevin Perret. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2 and 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
The 2-2 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
3-2 pitch. This is in the air out to right. Ogden moves over. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 9, catcher, Geraldo Marquez.
Now at the plate, Geraldo Marquez. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a strike. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
A high fastball is in there.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home. A swinging bunt to the mound. And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, right fielder, Adrian Esquivel.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Adrian Esquivel. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way out in front. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Claudio Cedeno, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup over the inside corner. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Esquivel ranging back. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
This is one of those pitches that will stick with a pitcher for a long time after a game. Here's a hitter who's average at best, doesn't hit for a lot of power, not a great average. He has him down in the count 0-2, and what does he do? Grooves one right to him, and even an average hitter like this will punish your mistakes.
Batting ninth.
Stepping in now, Tadahito Ishikawa. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope,
and a neck-high fastball that time.
Yep, 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Into the box, Kevin Ryder. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Strike two as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
The 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate. One out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Line drive to center field. Cadam is there, 2 gone.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Grant McManus. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup right down the middle. 2 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So only one hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. On now to the top of inning number 4. Springfield's out in front, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Tom Katimer, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Center fielder, Tom Katimer.
First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
Count 0-2.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
At the plate, Miguel Chavis. He flew out in his last at bat. Now here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Ground ball foul down the left side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Striding forward now is the DH, Kenny Stratton. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
And there's ball 1. It's 1-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Now batting, Harvey Ware. He'll lead
Leading
things
off the
off here in
fourth
this
inning,
one-run
center
contest.
fielder, Harvey Ware.
First pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Johnny Flores.
Into the box now, Johnny Flores. Here's the first pitch to him. Right over the middle, knee high. Set to deliver the 0-1. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, man, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, number 63. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Bases are empty here with two men out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball two.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
To 2-2 now. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We played 4 full, and Springfield leads this thing 1-0. Standing in, Harold Gunter. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Chris Hessman.
Ready for another chance, Chris Hessman. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Into the box now, Jermaine Grubbs, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A 1-0 delivery. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down in the zone to get himself back in this count.
2-1. Two and two.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Kevin Perrette would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. So striding forward now, Richard Ogden. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Richard Ogden.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Katimer sprinting after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
First baseman, Michael Doyle.
Settling in now, Michael Doyle. First delivery to him on the way. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And he misses 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Stepping in now, Claudio Cedeno, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Now the 2-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike one. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More ahead from St. Louis right after this. Now at the plate, Kevin Perret will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Now here's the pitch. Missed with a slider.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Standing in now, Geraldo Marquez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this is high, a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Into the box, Adrian Esquivel. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. way in front of that fastball.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. The 3-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Full count still. Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounded to first. Joya takes it in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. 9, 1, and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Springfield's out in front, 1-0. Into the box, Tadahito Ishikawa.
Leading off for the Cardinals, catcher, Tadahito Ishikawa.
First offering on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2.
Ball 2.
Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. Two pitch is fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box now, Kevin Ryder. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Perret is after it. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Grant McManus.
Digging in once again, Grant McManus. First delivery to him on the way. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Popped him up. Grubbs is calling for it. Oh, he can't hold on to it. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base.
Harvey Ware.
Ready for another shot now, Harvey Ware. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Now a snap move over to first. Runner back safely. The 1-0 delivery. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And another snap throw to the bag. Keeping particularly close tabs on him. McManus leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, second baseman, Johnny Flores.
Now at the plate, Johnny Flores. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
2-0 count, the pitch. And it's fouled away. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2. With a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul. The 2-2 one more time. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a base hit. Also 1 error in the inning, but 2 men left on. 7th inning coming up. And Springfield leads this thing 1-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Now at the plate, Tom Katimer. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one right down Main Street. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Cue shot here out towards short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
First baseman number 8, Miguel Chavis.
At the plate, Miguel Chavis. The pitch. They'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Liner in there for a base hit.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch. And he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kenny Stratton. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a breaking ball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A pitch out. The throw. And just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
Now the 2-0. 2-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line to the right side. And a diving effort, but the ball kicks off the right fielder's glove.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Harold Gunter. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. From the stretch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to left. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Stepping in now, Chris Hessman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Big spot, 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Ogden is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On to the bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in St. Louis. Springfield's out in front, 1-0. In now, number 63. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The shortstop, number 63.
First pitch on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. Started that swing a bit too early. 1 out, nobody on. Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll dive back in safely. In now, Michael Joyal. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Ogden, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. And another snap throw to the bag. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Line down the left field line, but this is going to get foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Popped him up. Grubbs calls for it, and the inning is over. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 8th inning coming up, and Springfield leads this thing 1-0. Orville Sears has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 12, Orville Sears.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jermaine Grubbs. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Rounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Interesting pitch selection right there. In off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starter's final line. He was great all night long. Striding into the box, Kevin Perrette. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Bouncer up. Oh, and that's off the second base bag. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank. That guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Into the box, Geraldo Marquez. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. One out, one on in a 1-run game. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll get back in safely. Here's the 1-0. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And this will get to the wall over near the 336 marker. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoked, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Adrian Esquivel. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch on its way. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man.
Wow, the pitcher has no one to blame but himself. Man on third, he just uncorks one. The runner alertly takes off immediately and gets their first run of the game just handed to him on a silver platter.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
You can tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-0 count, here it comes. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So stepping in, Tom Cadimer. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
From the stretch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. He might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Here it comes, 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Marquez on second. Esquivel at first. 1 gone. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Marquez is digging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Johnny Mason gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
14, Johnny Mason.
Standing in now, Miguel Chavis, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. The runners are at first and third, 1 away. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. Now the 1-0. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there. The 2-0. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? There's 1 on the first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Roughriders are out in front, 2-1. Zach Curtis will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. So coming to the plate, Claudio Cedeno comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Claudio Cedeno.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat. This might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Stepping into the box, Tadahito Ishikawa, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a bunt attempt here. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
The left fielder, number 10, Kevin
So
Ryder.
a crucial moment here, and standing in, Kevin Ryder. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First delivery to him on the way. Right over the middle, knee high. The 0-1 on its way. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Set. Here's the 2-2. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Payoff pitch home. This is line to left. Catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. Tag not in time. And we are tied here in the 8th.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Into the box now, Grant McManus. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. But the tying run comes across to score here as this one looks like it'll go to the wire. 9th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Digging in and looking for more, Kenny
Leading off for
Stratton.
Frisco.
He's 2 for 3 thus
Designated
far.
hitter, Kenny Stratton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. A ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Stratton is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting, third base.
Standing in, Harold Gunter. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high. Now the 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Two balls and a strike. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. A wave and a miss.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Riding in once again, Chris Hessman. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
The 1-1 pitch. Splitter taken here, 2-1. Now the 2-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
In now, Jermaine Grubbs, as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. The 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th, and we are tied 2-2. O'Neill enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Harvey Ware will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Harvey Ware.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. To his right, Hessman, and a rather easy first out.
Now batting.
And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. He was on point from the get-go this evening. So here's the cleanup hitter, Johnny Flores. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Number 63.
Digging in now, number 63. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. There's a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2 out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Into the box, Richard Ogden, as he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1. Sliders in for a strike. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Robin Ruth takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 17, Robin Ruth.
Ready now, Kevin Perret.
Leading off for the Roughriders, left fielder, Kevin Perret.
Here's the pitch. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
At the plate, Geraldo Marquez. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Spin and a throw back to second, and he's back easily. Stepping in now, Adrian Esquivel. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
What's that saying? You play to win the game? Well, that was a big roll of the dice to steal third. But it looks pretty genius now that it worked out. Now they just need to execute at the plate and get that go-ahead run home.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. And a pitch out. Perhaps they thought the squeeze would be on. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. The 1-1 pitch. A changeup over the inside corner.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Row. But the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Row?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. One that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Tom Katimer will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And he has delivered on 3-2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And the runner back. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. He's running. And this one's in the dirt. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base.
Once the catcher realized that pitch was going to be a worm burner, I think he gave up on worrying about trying to throw out the stealing base runner. That was a good job of just keeping it close and preventing the runner from maybe going all the way around to third.
The 1-2. Right side, but it's well fouled.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out.
First baseman number 8, Miguel Chavis.
Stepping into the box, Miguel Chavis. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Where? On the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The Roughriders lead it 3-2. Luis Castro takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Leading off the inning, Michael Joya, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Michael Joya.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heat.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Ball 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another full count pitch on its way. And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. Even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
First offering on its way.
Nope,
a ball and no strikes. Castro, playing here in his age 29 season, he throws a four-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, and a changeup. The 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Tadahito Ishikawa is on deck. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Ready once again, Tadahito Ishikawa. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch. There's a strike. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that'll be a bitter pill to swallow for this home crowd as the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Aiden O'Neill claims the win out of the pen, his first. Luis Castro wraps it up for the save, his 5th of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Flezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Roughriders. 3 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For Springfield, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening. And please drive home safely.